Pixar's Elio released in theaters this past weekend. The film was projected to make a terrible $25 million on opening weekend at the domestic box office. But somehow, it defied expectations and did worse. Elio only made $21 million at the domestic box office on opening weekend, making it the lowest opening weekend ever for a Pixar movie. So, how did Pixar go from the incredibly successful Inside Out 2 to the incredibly unsuccessful Elio? Well, there are some theories out there as to why this movie failed so badly. Like, really bad. Historically bad. One reason is that people just don't want to see original movies anymore. And while I understand why people would think that, I disagree. Sure, sequels are much easier to market because of what came before it. All you have to do for a sequel is say, hey, you remember that movie that you really liked back in the day? Well, we made a sequel to it. Is it going to be better than the original? Probably not. In fact, there's a high likelihood that it won't be good at all. But it's a sequel to one of your favorite movies. So you gotta go see it in theaters. But for original films like Elio, you gotta market it differently. You gotta get people excited for a movie that they know nothing about. And the marketing for Elio wasn't good enough. The trailers were okay, but the problem is, okay isn't good enough for an original film. If Elio had better marketing, it probably could have made a lot more money. The second reason some people are saying as to why Elio failed at the box office was because the budget was so high. And I have to agree. It does seem like Pixar and Disney as a whole have a problem with their budgets. It seems like every movie they make has way too high of a budget. And Elio had a $150 million budget. Speaking as someone who is not a millionaire, not even close, and will probably never become a millionaire, that's way too much money. Had Elio been made with a much smaller budget, it probably still would have lost money. But it would have lost less money. And the third reason why people are saying Elio was such a massive disappointment was because of its animation style. And I kind of agree with that as well. A lot of people don't really like this animation style. It's definitely weird, and not in a good way. I mean, what would you rather see? Inside Out 2 or Elio? I think we already know that answer, considering Inside Out 2 is one of the most successful films of all time, and Elio is the exact opposite. So, here's what I would do if I was Pixar. I would take that animation style and I would throw it in the trash can. Actually, you know what? Let's take out the middleman. Take that animation style and put it directly into the landfill. Make sure it's never seen from again. If Elio had a better animation style, it probably would have made more money. And those are just some reasons that people have given as to why Elio failed at the box office. Hopefully, Pixar can learn from this. And I hope the thing they don't learn from this is that they can only make sequels. Because I want them to continue reaching for the stars. Just not like Elio. Well, what do you think about Elio making Pixar history by becoming the lowest opening weekend ever for a Pixar film. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'm Running Man, and I'll see you next time.